Hi everyone, welcome to DLMO Boutique and happy Fashion Friday. If you are somebody who is struggling with an overflowing wardrobe, too many clothes, too much clutter, too much stuff, can't close the door, can't close the drawers, no place to keep your clothes and you still have nothing to wear, you should absolutely watch this video to the very end because I will be sharing the one ultimate rule of building a functional wardrobe. And not only I'll be doing that, I will also tell you the sneaky qualities that we have as human beings that are sabotaging application of that rule. So you will learn not only the rule but also how to make sure that you apply it correctly. So if you want a functional wardrobe, you should watch this video. So welcome. We are DLMO Boutique. We are fashion retailers and personal style coaches on a mission to help women feel good about how they look and what they wear so they have the inner confidence to go out and achieve their personal goals. And on Fridays, we do our Fashion Fridays where we either post a video or we come live and we share some real life fashion and styling tips with real live women. This week I have dedicated to building a functional wardrobe and a wardrobe clear out because it's an inexhaustible topic. It's a problem that a lot of women have where they have a lot of stuff, they have a lot of clothes, they have nowhere to put it. But they still have nothing to wear. So over in my private group, Soul Centered Stylist from Mompreneur, I have been dedicating the whole week talking about this issue and sharing some hints and tips on how to tackle this issue, and I've given advice to women who reached out and shared their experience and shared their pain points. So if you're not part of that group, you should absolutely join it. It's full packed of value. I see that some people are joining live. Thank you very much for watching. If you are watching live, please comment #live, or if you're catching this video on replay, please comment #replay so I know that you've been there and I can thank you personally for your support. So let's not delay any further and let's get into it. So as I said in the title and at the very beginning, there's only really one rule you need to follow in order to build a functional wardrobe, in order to get rid of clutter, in order to get rid of this issue of having nothing to wear. And that one rule is every time you put something in your wardrobe or you are clearing out your wardrobe, every item you pick up, every item you put in your wardrobe should bring you joy. And that is one and only rule. There are plenty of lists of things you should keep in your wardrobe, things you should get rid of your wardrobe, time scales of, and number of wears and things like that. So there's lots of science behind it, but in all of those rules, all the rules that are out there in the world about building a functional wardrobe and getting rid of clutter, they can all be summarized and put under this one rule. Do those things bring you joy? So you shouldn't have anything in your wardrobe that does not make you feel happy, that you don't want to wear, that you feel uncomfortable wearing, that you never take out to wear, you're just never in the mood to wear something, or they just make you feel self-conscious. So if there's anything in your wardrobe that is not up to the standard, not up to scratch, and it doesn't make you want to kind of pull it out and wear it, doesn't make you want to stand up tall and go and stretch your stuff, if it doesn't bring you joy, it should not be in your wardrobe. It is as simple as that. That's it. That's the only thing you need to know, and that's the only thing you need to decide when you're putting the stuff in your wardrobe. Is that going to bring me joy? Will I be happy to take this out and wear it? I did say that I will share kind of 3 little issues that I see when it comes to applying this rule, and where we normally fall down, where we actually break the rule without even knowing it. And there are 3 very, very simple things. So Issue number one is the fact that we tend to rationalize things. So when we're going through our wardrobe, when we're doing a wardrobe clear out, when we're buying things, or when we're deciding what to keep, what to give away, we look at each item and we're trying to find rational reason to get rid of something, like it's gone bally, it's stretched, it doesn't fit me anymore, it's ripped, or whatever. So we're looking for rational reason to justify giving that item up, donating it, selling it, or whatever. You don't have to have a rational reason. The only reason you need to have is, I don't like it. It doesn't bring me joy. You don't actually even have to not like it, because normally we have to have a reason not to like something. But if you never feel like taking it out of the wardrobe and you never feel like wearing it, or maybe you just have other things that bring you more joy, so just get rid of it. So for example, you have a pair of black jeans, they are the right cut, the right size, you've only worn them once or twice, so there isn't really a good reason to give them up. But maybe you have another 2 pairs of black jeans that you just prefer wearing. Maybe they're a little bit more comfortable, maybe they're a little bit more stretchy, they mold around your body more comfortably. That's it, that's all you need to know. You have something else that brings you more joy, and this pair of jeans just doesn't get worn. Say goodbye. Say goodbye, it's taking up space and it's giving you nothing in return. It's not bringing you any value, it's not enriching your life, and it's not making you feel good. Say goodbye. So you do not need a rational reason to get rid of something. The fact that it's not making you happy is reason enough. Issue number 2 is we tend to keep things just to justify buying them. So if any of you watch Friends, you know that episode about Monica buying really expensive pair of boots, and they turn out to be terribly uncomfortable. Her feet bleed, she is in a lot of pain wearing them, but she is still sticking to wearing them because she needs to justify the buying of those shoes. And we do that a lot, especially with things that we keep in our wardrobe that still have tags on them. Giving them up would be admitting that we made a bad decision by buying it. And we don't like being wrong. We don't like admitting that we made a mistake and we bought something that is just a bad purchase. So we tend to hold on to things in the hopes that we'll wear them in order to justify paying for that item. So when you are going through your wardrobe and you're trying to decide what to keep, what to get rid of, just be honest with yourself. Are you holding on to something because you paid good money for it and you just don't want to admit that it was a waste, or you actually like it? So, and the final reason where we fall down in applying the ultimate rule of a functional wardrobe is we live in a bit of a fantasy world. So we hold on to a lot of things that we think we might still fit into someday. They don't suit us, they don't fit us now, but we hope that someday they will fit us, or that someday we will get an invitation to a party where we'll be able to wear this fancy dress, or maybe someday we'll go on a fancy holiday and we will need all these caftans and fancy summer dresses, or fancy hats, sun hats and stuff like that. So we hold on to things like that in the hopes that someday we're gonna experience something. But I can tell you one thing, when that day comes, you will want to celebrate by buying yourself a new outfit, a new evening dress, a new bikini, a new sun hat, whatever it is that you're holding on to with the hopes that someday you will need it. You won't want it when that day comes. When you get that invitation to a black tie event, you will not want to wear a dress that's been hanging in your wardrobe gathering dust for years and years. You will want a new fancy dress. So stop living in a fantasy world. If you're holding on to something by saying someday, that's a sign that you need to get rid of it. If you cannot wear it now, if it's not bringing you joy right now, it shouldn't be in your wardrobe right now. And that is it. That's all I had to say. When you are going through your wardrobe, when you are clearing it out, when you are making decision about what is going to live in your wardrobe, which is a very scarce resource, the only question you need to ask is that going to bring me joy? thank you very much for watching. If you found it useful, give me a big thumbs up and share this video with your friends who might benefit from it, especially with those who you know have an overflowing wardrobe but never have anything to wear. Make sure you send this video to them as well. And I shall see you next week. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.